Welcome to Game Scrubs, number 17. Today, we are here to make waves, so I'm drinking some Make Waves Amber Ale from No Coast.
Classic.
Good thing we didn't call ourselves that.
Wanted it, damn it.
You said you're drinking a Blonde Fatale?
Always.
Hell yeah, dude. I lately, like with the warmer temperatures and all that, I've been thinking about drinking like not a lighter beer necessarily, but like just something a little more crisp, Dude, not that like anything I drink otherwise is like heavy necessarily, but sometimes it does kind of sit there a little bit, and I don't know. I'm not gonna switch to like Bud Light or some shit like that.
But dude, like a good like a Bach or a
White Claw, whatever.
God. I'm embarrassed to admit how many White Claws Brandon drank during our Splatoon stream.
Oh really?
It was 8.
He how did he acquire them? If he got them for free, that's fine. If he went to a store and purchased White Claw during an epidemic where it's essentials only, I'm gonna shove my foot and break it off in his rear end.
Sorry, Ryan crushed it though. Heffy, that's what I was thinking. That sounds delicious. Just a nice light wheat beer.
Yeah, Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizens are very good, yeah. See, we don't care about anything on the Game Scrubs. We are nihilists.
Yeah,
where's the money, Lebowski?
Where's the money, Lebowski?
That's a nice varmint you got there.
Real quick, we'll probably have to cut this out.
Oh no!
But I gotta show this Vine real quick. All
right, I'm leaving it. This is where we get a small glimpse into Cal's YouTube.
Yeah,
checking out the world. Oh,
all the Dragon Ball shit. Yeah. Oh, we started the podcast.
This is the podcast.
What are you talking about? Here we go. 15 seconds.
Will this get us banned in Japan?
Money, I hope so.
You want that money, Lebowski? Bunny says you're good for it. Here's the fucking money, shithead!
Oh my gosh. I can't hear it.
Let me take another look.
You can't hear it?
I can't hear it.
Oh shit, that's right.
Oh my gosh. Well,
the
if there's
podcast,
no audio, we probably won't get
the Twitch. Yeah, well, yeah, probably a good thing.
Drop it in the. I was gonna say you could drop the link into the chat, but we gotta keep them watching us. So.
Yeah. All right. Let's start off by continuing a story that we had touched on recently, as recently as last week, but I think it initially dropped a couple weeks ago. Does that sound about right?
No, we talked about it last week. It dropped like two weeks ago.
Like 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, what has been found out since then? Well, The Last of Us Part 2 leaker was not affiliated with Naughty Dog. What? So it's not a disgruntled employee necessarily. Which...
That's really good. Good to hear.
That is good to hear. However, I mean, it still happened, and somehow someone got access to all this.
Oh my gosh.
Which makes me wonder, okay, just because the person leaking it out wasn't associated doesn't mean they don't know someone who leaked it to them. That's just my opinion.
Okay, I seen you there.
But, yeah. Anyway, that's just the update, essentially. That's the entire update, long and short of it. We all know that a lot of the narrative has been leaked. Its new launch date is June 19th. People thought it was a Naughty Dog employee because everything's so accurate. However, that appears to not be the case. I don't know how they have managed to find and confirm that, but that's why it's an investigation and not like, something that we know about.
Yep.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do want to point out the chat real quick saying, didn't it turn out to be a flaw in Naughty Dog's code for Last of Us 1? That is correct. Someone knew that it was like the like the authentication token, I think, was the same for Last of Us 1 and Last of Us 2.
It's like having your password as password,
basically. Yeah. Well, having your password as password across multiple devices.
Exactly.
Which, not a smart idea. But, yeah, I mean, if someone knows that, I guess.
Gosh. Just watch Spaceballs. It's basically like having your password be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta go change the code on my luggage.
Radar's jammed! Strawberry.
Raspberry. But yeah, so basically Naughty Dog needs to pay more attention to shit like that. Funny, I have to take cybersecurity stuff like twice a year at work. Seems like they need to up that up instead of having them stay and work 14-hour days, 6 days a week.
You'd think they...
You'd think. They don't.
I guess not. They all think of each other as too tech savvy to get hacked. They're like, I program video games. None of my shit's gonna get fucking hacked.
I design backgrounds.
I make skyboxes. Okay, I go out and take pictures of the sky, and then I translate that into a digital image. Okay.
Gosh.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Sounds like they need to up their engineering.
Yeah, sounds like they need to get over themselves.
Yeah, honestly, though. You know who is over themselves?
Go ahead.
Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley, and according to this article from Polygon, Jeff Keighley and friends are putting on a 4-month digital event called Summer Game Fest. Fascinating.
I think this is great.
I think it's awesome, but it's so interesting because IGN has their Summer of Gaming. Like, are there going to be drops for them for Summer of Gaming that Summer Game Fest doesn't get? Like, who's going to get the big news? I just think this is fascinating.
They're looking at the void that E3 has left in gamers' hearts.
Yep. And they're like...
And they're racing to fill our heart hole with their game dick.
I am cool with it. I am so down.
I think the best thing about this, in my opinion, is the fact that it's 4 months long. 4 months long.
Thank God.
I mean, obviously that it's a digital event as well in the midst of this pandemic. Which, by the way, the second wave is going to hit probably July. The first wave will finally be getting done in Iowa by that point. But, the second wave will be hitting somewhere in July, I imagine.
Well, we just got to trust the citizens, okay? We just got to trust them to make the right decision, all right?
Yeah. Speaking of making the right decisions,
oh my God.
The Summer Game Fest has really... they have quite a plethora of game developers along with them.
Oh my God, dude. I am so excited. Apparently, this was going to be the first year that Warner Brothers had a big event.
Oh, man.
And that didn't happen, so I'm fascinated to see what they're going to do.
I'm actually curious as to whether or not the the E3 board, decided to refund everybody that, because I'm pretty sure in order to do an event, like the big event, you have to put a lot of money down in order to even just have the space available for you, right?
Oh. Yeah. You have to pay a good chunk of change.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they got refunded that.
I think this is one thing that's really interesting for me with all this is Sony wasn't participating in E3, right? Mm-hmm. Sony Interactive Entertainment, though, is participating in this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing that they were probably among the first for Jeff Keighley to announce. Or not to announce, but to reach out to. I mean...
Yeah, definitely.
Totally makes sense.
Oh yeah, it's a fascinating thing to go into. Any speculation? Since we don't have fucking E3,
any games I'm hoping for?
Any games you're hoping for? Any big drops you think are gonna happen?
I think Horizon First Dawn is gonna be a game.
God, shut your mouth.
I do think some sort of Horizon Zero Dawn sequel will be in the works.
I mean, Guerrilla Games, dude, they're working. What else would they be doing right now, right?
Right. I think that another Batman game is going to be coming out soon.
I 100% think a new Batman game.
I'm pretty sure I've heard rumors of that anyway, being the case.
I've heard rumors of a Harry Potter game, like an open world Harry Potter game. How insane would that be?
That'd be nuts.
That would sell like fucking hotcakes. Killzone 4 says Lotus in the chat. I mean, I would not be opposed.
You think that they can have another 7 out of 10, I guess.
Whoa, okay. All right, Mr. making fun of fucking Killzone, Shadowfall. That was the weakest game, but that doesn't mean anything compared to the other 3 that came out before it. Holy shit.
Because Killzone 2 was so good. You moved around like you're in fucking sludge the entire time.
Game.
That game felt so insanely slow.
I'm looking at my copy of Killzone 2 right now.
I know. That's
I'm so disappointed. Smarmy bastard. God.
I'm just saying, when I played that game, okay, it felt slow. It felt clunky.
It was methodic.
No. It
was
felt
like
slow. It felt like
like if Gears and Halo were put together and made into a good game
into a bad game.
Game.
Yeah, okay. I love how it's like literally exactly the opposite.
3 was incredible.
I never played 3, so it's probably trash.
God. This guy had a Sega. Look at this idiot.
Blast processing got me used to faster gameplay, okay? I wish I could say that, but my record does not back me up on that at all.
Do you see Sega isn't part of this?
No,
I don't see why
now that you mention it, like, weren't they bought out by somebody?
Were they? I don't think so.
Anyway, yeah, I guess Killzone 4 does make sense, though. To give credit to the chat, I think Killzone and even maybe a teaser for another Infamous.
Dude, no, there's not going to be a new Infamous because they're working on they're working on Sekiro right now. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's their big focus. Sucker Punch. That. Dude, the fucking
you know what I want?
The cherry blossoms in that game, though.
You know what I really want?
What's that?
I want you're thinking of Ghost of Tsushima, not Sekiro, because Sekiro's
already out. Ghost of Tsushima.
The game that I really am clamoring for, like, just I cannot get my dick hard enough for it, would be Sunset Overdrive 2 Electric Boogaloo.
You fucking liar. I hated Sunset Overdrive.
Ghost of Sushi. That's a fucking sushi. Oh my god.
Dude, all right, Cal. What if Sunset Overdrive 2 came out, and because Insomniac is now owned by PlayStation, it came out as a PlayStation exclusive and it was really good. How big of a slap in the face would that be to just like fucking Xbox? They make their first ever Xbox exclusive game, doesn't sell well, and then they make the sequel for PlayStation, pops off.
I wouldn't care. I just play it on PlayStation then.
Exactly. I mean, we've all converted.
Well,
most of us.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think maybe an expansion pack for Battlefront 2.
Dude, Battlefront 2 just had its last expansion pack. They just announced that.
Oh, they did? Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
I didn't think it was good enough news to really put into the podcast today. I didn't think anyone really cared.
I just think so far ahead, you know? How about Black Ops 5?
Black Ops Blops 5?
Blops 5 Electric Jive.
Yeah. Well, what's the Tropic Thunder one?
Yeah, no, that's literally it's not even a Call of Duty game. It's just the movie Tropic Thunder.
It's just the movie. Robert Downey Jr. edited out because blackface is no longer acceptable, even in parody form.
Oh.
All right. Speaking of unacceptable, let's talk about this Call of Duty article.
Yeah.
You would buy Blops 5 feet.
Yeah.
It's so fucking great.
There's going to be a bunch of drops for people that watch Modern Warfare or Warzone watchers on Twitch.
Dude, can you imagine being one of those streamers?
No.
That's awesome. That'd be so dope.
So there's going to be 3 new rewards, one for each and every hour of Call of Duty streams you watch. Basically, there's streamers who are drop eligible. This is similar to the beta key testing of Valorant that was done. So you got to link your Call of Duty and Twitch account. You basically link your Twitch account to just every fucking thing that you can.
Yep.
That way, whenever you watch any game, you'll get drops for random bullshit. Who cares?
Yep.
So, yeah, you gotta link them or relink them if you don't have them linked already. Yeah, and then you'll get all sorts of drops, like the Skull Trooper emblem, I guess, for 2 hours of watching this. Ugh.
2 hours of watching Dr. Disrespect.
The Crimson Standard Watch.
Dr. Disrespect isn't even streaming Call of Duty.
Truly, I say this from the bottom of my heart.
Hit me, bro.
I hope nobody from our group of fine, distinguished gamers that take showers,
our 80 great followers.
Yeah, I hope none of them actually manage to get this, because that's just fucked up. You know,
I wouldn't be opposed if Nintendo started doing like a special event and they're like, yo dog, if you watch these Smash streamers, you get different stuff. I'd be like, please let me be one of those streamers.
Or I guess it does kind of make sense in Animal Crossing, since that's like a very loot-based game.
Hell yeah, brother. Open that garbage up.
Hey, there you go, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's how you
just make sure your computer never turns off. I don't know.
Yep.
My computer's in my bedroom though, and
it's basically like a white noise machine, dude.
No, there's no such thing as white noise except for the sound of crashing waves.
There's no such thing as white noise other than what comes out of our president's mouth. Okay.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I think it's interesting. I think it's really interesting. We'll see if, like, Valorant was doing it, Call of Duty's doing it now. Like, who's the next big one to do it? That'll be interesting. It could be Halo. Who knows?
Uh-oh. No. Stop it. Fuck me. No.
What the hell are you doing?
God damn it.
Here's the deal. Xbox Series X is going to launch on schedule, but the next-gen games might be delayed because of pandemic. Xbox head Billy Spence says game production is a bigger unknown. And that totally makes sense.
Yeah. That's literally the long and short of it, too. I can't...
God damn, just roasting the shit out of you in the chat.
I'm just saying, my graphics card's fine.
Oh my god.
It's fucking 1060, does just fine.
My graphics card's trash comparatively to like what's out now.
Yeah, I mean, it only takes like 2 years.
Exactly.
And then it's like that's why I wait like a good 5-6 years between graphics cards.
Oh, 100%, dude.
So
you gotta. What else are you gonna do? Buy a new graphics card every year? Fuck that.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what happened to the article that you just were talking about, so we'll move on.
What?
You covered it. We already talked about it.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I was saying. That's the long and short of it. I don't know what happened to it, but
yeah, it's just being delayed. That's it.
Yep.
Game's delayed, as per usual.
Speaking of as per usual, the Xbox Games Pass will support xCloud this year.
Here's why that's a big deal.
Yeah. So basically, Phil Spencer said, quote, "Later this year, our cloud game streaming technology, Project xCloud, will come to the Game Pass, so you and your friends can stream and play the games you love together on your devices." End quote.
Hell yeah.
Basically, what that means is the processing power that they were promising for, like, I don't know, the Xbox One X, the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, all that stuff. That kind of, like, I don't know, maybe I just am not paying attention to it, but it seemed like a lot of that cloud processing that they were talking about was never really utilized in games.
Not really.
So now it will be, kind of, for Game Pass stuff. But that means also that you gotta, like, download the titles and you gotta do the thing. You gotta log into your Game Pass.
That's exactly how I was hearing it as you were speaking.
I started hearing it as I was talking, and you gotta do the thing and log into your Game Pass, and then you gotta know which games even work with xCloud. I mean, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Play the video game? I remember back in my day. Okay, back in my day, Jerry.
Back in my day, you blew in my day, Jerry.
We live in a society, Jerry.
God.
Oh,
my
shit.
day, you just blew a cart and put it in.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how well it's integrated. Now that it's a part of Game Pass and it's there, it works.
Yeah.
We'll see if it works, I should say.
I'm interested to see if this is going to work. I mean, this is what Xbox is banking on.
Yes. And
like this is their focus. They dipped their toe in it last generation. They're like, all right, this generation we're like quadrupling down. Our competitors aren't PlayStation or Nintendo who are outselling us. Our competitors are Stadia and Amazon.
Yeah. And my question is really, I feel like it is imperative that Microsoft does like some sort of initiative with xCloud if they're going to make it viable, like in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
That they have some sort of like package that they send out to developers and say, hey man, look, we realize it probably sounds pretty scary to offload this stuff, but here's how it works. Like, I think, not saying that these people are dumb or anything of the sort. Obviously, they're smart enough to get cloud-based processing.
Yeah.
But, I feel like having some sort of communication set up, and probably they already have this, and I just am not in on that communication line, obviously, but
yeah.
I think also communicating it not just with developers but with consumers and showing consumers, hey, this is what we can do with just our native stuff, and here's how much better, or like widespread, like in an open world game, right? Here's how much better we can render stuff and do all that with cloud-based processing. I think having that direct comparison would be really helpful for the longevity of xCloud as a feature for the foreseeable future, you know?
Exactly.
Especially if they're putting it with their Game Pass, which they are also, like you said, banking on.
Yep.
So, but what do you think about, like, how do you see this playing out as far as like almost not a partnership, but like an integration of sorts between Game Pass and xCloud?
I think, hang on, I'm going to read this in the chat real quick. Really don't think that Microsoft really cares about gaming beyond how it can improve their enterprise products. That's not a hot and dumb take. That's true. And that's what I was just about to talk about was Microsoft can do this. Sony can't. Nintendo can't. They don't have the resources and the money to do this kind of thing. Microsoft can just keep putting out okay consoles with like a handful of games and like literally half the users of these other companies, right? And keep working on this xCloud because they have so many other things. Because every fucking business has fucking Microsoft Office on it, right? So like they're making money elsewhere, and this is the future. Cloud gaming is the future. I just think Xbox it's kind of like VR. They're just so early on, and so they're like working at it so hard right now. And I think it's great. I think it's cool. I just don't think the market's ready for it yet. I don't think it's a good fit. And I don't see how it's so important to Games Pass. But it's going to be something someday. So as long as Xbox and Philly Spence have us talking about it, I think it's good for them. I think as a product right now, it fucking is irrelevant. Until we have like massive, and this is just like a more political thing, but if we have like massive internet, like in the 50s when we had our infrastructure overhaul, right? If we had that with the internet, Project xCloud would be fucking amazing. It would be the future. It would be amazing. Like streaming video games like that, like incredible. But right now, you look at most of the country, doesn't fucking matter.
Sure.
And by that, I say most of the country. I mean, even like LA or like New York or fucking Austin, Kansas City. I'm just those two because they have that good Google Fiber, that good. They have the capability and the ability. Sorry, they have the ability to do this. So many places, like even Minneapolis, I doubt like enough people would be able to utilize this product the way that Xbox wants to right now. I just think that they're thinking 2 steps ahead when they should be thinking about that and also the current market.
Well, I happen to think that it is at least a hot take. I'm not necessarily sure if it's a dumb take or not necessarily. To say that Microsoft doesn't care about gaming beyond how it can improve their enterprise products. Because, to me, their enterprise products sell themselves. They don't need the help of gaming in order to push those forward. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you said, there's Office products in literally every business out there. So why would they need gaming to push the boundaries? It's because it makes money for them, right?
Yep.
So there's no to say that they wouldn't care about it, I think is a stretch, especially like in the Xbox gaming like division of Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
Like, those people aren't just doing it to print their own damn money. Obviously, no. They do just fine, but they're not there because they're not passionate about it.
Yeah,
which I think, which is the thing that I really take issue with is, people don't just like go to the Xbox team and say, well, it's a job, they want to do a good job. They want to like show their stuff clearly. And I just disagree that Microsoft doesn't care about their gaming product. I will say it's just not their main focus, and I think that people, with their blinders on and just seeing only the gaming aspect, they think, oh wow, it's like they don't even care. Well, yeah, because they have other services that they have to attend to. There's only so much any one person or any business, I guess, can do, which is why it's like, Google, everybody looks at it as kind of a joke right now. Not as a joke, I should say, but as like a non-competitive branch of gaming so far.
Exactly.
At least until, just like you were saying, until the infrastructure catches up to streamable gaming being viable for a larger market, it'll still be looked at as like a third-rate product, essentially.
Definitely. And that's my sorry, I didn't mean to come off like or Microsoft doesn't care about their gaming division. I just think that their gaming division is thinking 2 steps ahead,
right? When
they should be doing that as well as like focusing, having their
getting there. I feel like we've had a similar conversation to this where it was like, I think it might have been when the Xbox One was first announced, even.
And they were talking about streaming only games, or like trying to move everything to digital.
Exactly, having no physical games for the Xbox One whatsoever.
Yep.
And yeah, I think we were both on the same page for it until the infrastructure catches up. Which let's be honest, infrastructure will never catch up to the size of which will be necessary to completely make streaming totally viable 100% across the country or even the world, really. It's just not going to happen.
Not the world.
So
streaming is always going to be ahead of the infrastructure. And that's just how it is.
Yeah. Ooh.
Man, oh man. Ugh, that's what I fucking live for.
All right. So now that we've had a nice hearty discussion about that, which I think was a great discussion, honestly. I think it was a good one. Oh my God.
It's literally, I have someone I work with. We just talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Streaming games and stuff like that.
I have a couple dudes at work that are trying to get me to play WoW, and I keep telling them no.
No, fuck you.
It's not 2007. No.
So we still have more Xbox stuff to talk about. And it's some big stuff. This is a really cool thing that's happening.
Yeah.
This week.
Just this week, Thursday, as a matter of fact, there'll be some big Xbox game reveals.
Oh shit, dude.
Help me.
Do you want to do a live stream of this, dude?
Thursday?
6 a.m. It'd be 10 a.m. our time. For some reason, my brain's like, it's 6 a.m. And I'm like, nah, that's not right.
Let me check my schedule real quick. Log on. Checking it. Check it out. What's it all about? You said 6 a.m.?
No, it's 10 a.m. I thought it was 6 because I'm stupid.
On Thursday?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
I'll be at work from 9 to 7.
Gross.
Yeah.
I work the night like the loser I am. It won't have. So here's the big deal. It's not going to have any first-party content, which is fascinating. So no Halo Infinite. Like that's what people are biting at the bit for. That is going to be so dope.
Yeah.
But they're going to have, I assume, some Forza. Let's be honest. They're going to have a look at Forza.
Isn't Forza first party?
Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry. I just immediately jump to Forza for everything. They can just they churn those fucks out, man.
It's third-party partners, so
it is confirmed that the new Assassin's Creed is going to be Valhalla is going to have some stuff on it.
Yeah, which by did you see the cinematic trailer for that?
Beautiful, dude.
It was beautiful, sure.
Looks good.
I've had enough of the Viking shit. Let's fucking get over it already.
Dude, Assassin's Creed once again is just a little behind.
Yeah.
I'm happy they're not spitting out games every year, but man, come on.
I mean, it looks good. But I don't know. There's something that I just kind of miss about, like, not necessarily being stealthy, but being, like, agile, like, amongst a crowd, you know?
Yeah.
And like, slipping in and out of, like, concealment necessarily, and it being more about, like, stealth kills versus...
God, we fucking get it. You miss Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. All right.
You're damn right I do. I miss it a lot. All right.
I'm looking at my copies of both of those games right now. They're sitting on my shelf.
I have failed you. I just imagine yeah. Anyway.
Dude, there's nothing like there's nothing like a quick time event where you birth yourself.
Just then you take your thumb out of your mouth and you give a thumbs up as you get placed into some fucking goop, and then the clapper starts clapping and you see the shadow people.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Is that right?
God, it's been a hot minute since I played AC2, dude.
Yeah.
I realize that now. Only about real quick. Mach says that only about 10% of Microsoft's profitability comes from Xbox, but it's small. But that's like in Microsoft terms, so that's still $2 billion a quarter. Jesus Christ!
Fuck!
Wow.
That is quite something.
Oh man, well, Minecraft's on everything, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
you know what Minecraft isn't on though?
Wait! Before you transition.
Oh, damn it! What?
I was gonna ask you what third-party partners do you think that Xbox is gonna have on there?
I'm like FIFA.
I imagine like Castle Crashers 2 or something like that.
Interesting.
Have like another Castle Crashers game,
like a more indie style game.
Yeah, or like I don't think they put Super Meat Boy Eternal, whatever it was, Infinite.
It's still not out, dude.
Really?
The new Meat Boy is. Hang on, I think it's supposed to come out in July. I'm just doing my research right now. Well, I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
I imagine this next Meat Boy will be on there. Something like, oh fuck, what was that really beautiful game with the woman with the sword?
Super Meat Boy Forever has a release date of 2020.
That's this year.
It's this year. It was supposed to have a limited release on Nintendo Switch first, right? Still not out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to have a limited release on Switch.
Yeah, but it's coming to the Epic Game Store, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam. All predicted. Steam 2021. GG Steam.
Oh Jesus, Steam, get your head out of your ass.
Yep. But yeah. I could see like some cool game like Super Meat Boy or. You think they'd do anything with Devolver Digital?
Yeah. I think
I feel like that'd be perfect.
Hotline Miami 3.
Oh man, it wouldn't be enough to get me to buy a system, but that's a really good fucking idea.
I'd be wondering where else I could get it.
God,
maybe not on Series X. But I would definitely be looking into Hotline Miami 3. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know. Because the thing is, they're going to be like all about showing off the graphics.
Exactly. That's
so
the thing.
What would show off the graphics the best?
Well, I mean, Valhalla is going to do that really well.
Valhalla will do that.
It reminds me of back when Xbox, like the Xbox 360, PS3 era, Xbox initially sold way more, right?
Yeah.
PS3 eventually outsold them, but those Call of Duty map packs and stuff coming out for Xbox first.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. I think if they do shit like that, where it's like, oh, the new Battlefield game comes out for both of y'all at the same time, but the DLC comes to Xbox 6 months earlier.
Like Battlefield 6? I think we're at now. We're at 6, aren't we?
Like
After
that.
5 and then 5 plus 1? Battlefield 1?
Gosh. Yeah.
Battlefield 6 should be set in the future.
Should be set in the future. Gosh.
On a distant planet.
Battlefield 6 should be set in the Civil War period. Battlefield
1776. And then, so 177 and then the VI.
Oh my God. I'm in. Fuck, you sold me on it.
Oh, yeah. And you have to like dook.
Yeah, you gotta pump it.
You gotta jack it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Speaking of jacking it, though.
Yeah. The only other one I'm thinking of is like Bastion. Or I'm having trouble remembering the fucking name of it, though. It's the game with the blue sword, with the woman with the red hair.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fuck. It was a really great game. But I can see that being there too. Where I thought you were going with the comparison was when Xbox One and PS4 first came out. Black Flag for Assassin's Creed, basically being a showcase with all the sword fighting. I thought you were that's where you were going with that. So anyway, let's move on. Plenty more to get to.
Yeah, do we really have plenty more to get to if we're talking about Google Stadia?
Well, they had a Nintendo Direct, but they called it a Stadia Connect.
So creative.
Yeah, fucking lame asses.
We should have covered this, honestly. We should have done a watch along.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
But they basically, like I just said, it's like their Nintendo Direct. Oh. But with way more burps, I guess. PUBG available on Google Stadia and free with Pro subscription, so you gotta get that Pro subscription.
Ew, it's free right now, right?
The Pro subscription?
Heavily discounted?
Sure.
With the Rona, I know that they were doing something different with the Pro subscription.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but they announced a bunch of new games, right? Mm-hmm.
Do they have on here the whole list? No.
I could not fucking find it anywhere. No one gave enough of a shit about it. I'm not even kidding, dude.
Oh, let's see. So, 9 new titles. Let's open this up. Oh, fucking YouTube, of course. Of course they're going to put it on YouTube.
It takes you to the Direct, dude. Or, sorry, the Stadia Connect, because I was going to... I watched so much of this, and it was so fucking boring. I didn't. I should have just sat down and taken notes, but I just couldn't do it because I was so angry with how boring it was.
Man, too angry to take notes. Yeah, boy, what a mood.
High school.
Yeah. So.
The big one though is PlayerUnknown's Battleground is actually going to come to it.
Yep.
That's the big one.
There'll also be Octopath Traveler. Jesus. And, oh my god, stuff like Madden, FIFA, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Which, the article says, this is without a doubt a huge boost to the quality of Stadia's library. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is.
Yeah, right? I don't know about fucking Madden and FIFA.
Yeah. I'm sorry to all the sports video games players out there, but just go outside and throw the old pigskin around instead of playing it on a fucking video game. Like, I don't think I've bought Madden game since it was 2008, I think was the last one.
The last sports games that I truly was hyped for were the NCAA games. When they bring those football games back.
Yes. Hell yes.
Sports games will be good and relevant again.
Uh-huh.
Let's be honest. It's Madden. I get it. Madden and FIFA just print money for them. Not just because of all the microtransaction bullshit that's in them that people just suck up and love. But the fact that they barely have to do anything to make these. I know it's like the memes make fun of it, but like when you really think about it, you have everything. The games don't look drastically different. You just have to like reset. You just have to set different characters, right? Which is work and it is like time consuming, but like overall, it's not like building a new game from the ground up.
Yeah. I'm really, I don't even know what to say about it really. It's like it's all just noise. This is my white noise right here is Google Stadia until it, like, here's the thing is right now it's building up its library. That's fine. That's good, but it's still not what I myself am looking for.
Nope.
Which is why I have a hard time connecting to it, you know,
yep.
Because of the nature of this system, not the games associated with it, but the nature of the system itself makes it makes it tough for me to care of what games it puts on there. It doesn't matter what games are on there because I won't care. You know, until
I don't connect. Sorry,
either I get the game or get the system, or like I get better internet. I guess.
Damn it, Cal. That was gonna be my joke because you said I don't connect to it, and I'm like, I don't connect to it because my internet's not good enough.
Right. Like it just yeah. The entire concept of the Stadia is fine. Just like it's just like what we were just talking about.
It's the future.
It's the future, sure.
Not where we are now.
But I don't know. I also kind of have like trust issues with Google as a platform in general.
100%.
Even though I use Chrome.
Oh yeah,
but
I use Chrome. I have email.
That only amplifies it. Does not tamp it down at all.
Nope.
Google kind of gives me some head scratching moments.
Dude, I literally, all the links I sent to you today, I put them all on a Google Doc, collected them all there, and then sent it to you. So, exactly. Too much.
Yeah. Too much.
Real quick in the chat.
EA does need to die.
Yeah, EA does need to die. FIFA sold 9 million copies last year for a reason, because man, they love it. People eat it up every year. And they'll keep making them because they just print money.
Here's the thing is if EA ceased to exist, there'd be another.
There would be another.
And you know who that other would be is 2K.
I was just about to fucking say that.
Because they're already like pretty fucking big with their like their NBA games. They are pretty damn big with those. So I don't know. Just be careful what you wish for because at least EA is semi-competent in its incompetence in terms of not completely fucking everything all the time. It just builds shitty games.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%.
What happens when 2K takes over EA and, you know, suddenly players aren't allowed to go on the courts without having a 2K logo on their fucking jersey or some shit like that, you know?
All right. So, all right, real quick. Before we move on to the next topic, Mach in the chat said Stadia reminds him of Ouya.
It's like what the Ouya wanted to be.
Exactly. And it's funny because in our first video game podcast we ever did together, we talked about the Ouya a lot.
Yeah.
And it's funny that it's come full fucking circle.
Yeah.
It's like, it's back, baby.
God. Oh, man. It's like someone hacked our lives and reverse engineered our lives to constantly revolve around Google and Ouya and streaming games. And oh my God, no. Sorry, that's a Westworld.
I was going to say, games may not be streaming right now. And you know what else isn't going to be streaming in June? The Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm truly disappointed with this, because like I really don't care. You know me. I'm gonna take some shots at Nintendo today. Got a lot to say, but
the sniper is here.
I get so hyped for Directs, dude. I love them. I get so legitimately excited.
Oh, yeah.
Legitimately excited. Like it's like a mini E3 for me. It's just like, oh, what are they gonna drop? What's it gonna be? But they're not doing it because of the Rona, so on and so forth.
Yup.
But the reason it's really disappointing is because it's basically been confirmed that there's going to be a handful of remastered 3D Mario games for the Switch, and that this was when we were going to get information on it.
Yes. Do you think Super Mario 64 is going to get a remaster?
Dude, if it does, what are you going to do?
Well, nothing. I mean,
better control, better camera.
I don't need that.
I mean, we have Galaxy. I almost said we have Galaxy. We have Odyssey, which is amazing.
A new Paper Mario game. Ooh.
I don't know, man. The last couple have kind of been turds.
Well, the like stickers and shit are fucking dumb as hell. Get rid of the stickers. Just make it Paper Mario.
Make it a Paper Mario
again.
1,000-Year Door, dude.
No. Just original.
Oh, okay.
I prefer
I was
original.
just about to say, all right, we get it. OG guy over here. Mario 128, basically.
So finally, they've released a Super Mario 128.
Gosh.
I can see him doing like a Super Mario 128, but then having it just basically be a Super Mario 128-man challenge from Super Mario Maker.
Oh!
Bedazzled Mario. Oh yeah, you gotta like race across like I don't know, country jeans to defeat the boozer, the booze shits. I don't know.
One of the big things to talk about as well with this being canceled is this is when we were gonna get our big character reveal for the
which
Smash
character
Ultimate
from
DLC.
Arms.
Yeah, which character it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Now we wait. Okay.
Who do you
That's fine.
I really do think it's just going to be like a collection of 8 members from the cast, which, if I remember right, is most of the cast from Arms.
It's just going to be like all the skinny ones, basically.
No, the big, thick, juicy ones.
Oh, ooh. Other than that thick one with the thick booty, other than that, it's just going to be pretty standard.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just wait. We'll wait some more. We'll be there when it happens, because usually those things stream at like 8 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah. Usually.
I hope so.
Not 10.
Yeah, well, that's controlled by the West Coast.
That's
fucking
fucked up.
Casuals. Losers.
Who lives on the West Coast anyway?
Yeah, like fucking get in Cali.
All right.
This article has me so hyped, dude. I thought this was fascinating.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. You take the lead on this one.
All right. Nintendo, that leak that happened a couple weeks ago, or even what was it, last week?
Are you talking about this art when this was written? That was today.
No. I'm talking about the leak with the.
Oh, dude, there's so many leaks.
With the Nintendo, the NNID stuff.
Yeah.
That leak with the hacks and whatnot basically explains why they chose to use friend codes over usernames, which said. You know, there was a server hack at a contracted company, and then a bunch of that information was included in that leak. Like, we design files and source code, blah, blah, blah. The friend code the article says, is a feature that people have been complaining about for decades now. While Microsoft, Sony use usernames for their online features, Nintendo continues to use a randomly assigned 12-digit numeric code.
Yep.
And because of that, it actually helps with the security of the system and your individual account.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it's... Yeah. So there you go. That's the long and short of it. I mean, it helps with security and prevents duplication of usernames.
It's noted that this in the second to last paragraph, or I guess it's the last paragraph before the last line. This was a leaked presentation from the Wii, but since Nintendo doesn't really change much, the basic design philosophy hasn't changed since then. So this wasn't like super fresh info. This is just stuff that they're putting together. So I think it's really interesting.
Yeah. Now, Mach is starting to talk about database stuff that I know about that I could get into, but I'll stick with the...
Do it.
Okay, so he says in the chat, yeah, same with why you're not supposed to be using integers as keys. Well, yeah, that's true. But, like, you can still have auto-incrementing randomly assigned integers. But I'm also not the senior programmer here. He definitely is. I'm a scrubby.
He's the program scrub.
Yeah, I'm a program scrub, not like I'm definitely shit tier in terms of designing my database. That's for damn sure. So I could be wrong, but I just don't know why you would say that.
Yeah.
As far as like integers for keys, when you just like if you start somewhere and then just like it, I guess it depends on the database you're building.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving right along.
Yes.
Nintendo Switch has a new patch.
I specifically put this in for one of our followers who's not even here right now.
God damn it!
Fucking idiot.
He was playing Smash yesterday. He was able to show up for Smash yesterday at 11:30 p.m.
Lose at Smash, bro.
I noticed he got put with me twice, and I was like, not overly upset, but I was a little hacked off because I was like, really, I gotta play with this fucking guy.
You're like, I want to get put with someone like Jake or Wheels.
Yes. Well, Wheels, I did play with once, and I felt like I was just dragging him down. But that's only because I was playing Bowser Jr. and I don't know. I couldn't think of anything better to do than just spam bowling ball.
I appreciated that match as the winner of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Bastard.
But okay, so here's the big deal. Nintendo Switch patch 10.02 is they claim to be fixing an issue where Nintendo Switch console with it's an issue with the Pro controller which sometimes causes incorrect joystick control, which this fucking guy has been complaining about non-fucking stop. So I'm so glad that this exists.
I just don't understand. I press down, my character goes up.
Well, I was giving him a bunch of shit.
He goes down.
I was giving him a bunch of shit, and he was right because, yeah, he was like, I'm getting drift on my Pro controller. I'm like, dude, I literally have never heard of that. Quit complaining because you're losing at Smash. But then he sent me a video, and it was legitimately just drifting really bad. Woo!
Yeah. He actually we were warming up a little bit, and I busted out a Pichu just as like okay, whatever, I'll see if I'm feeling it with Pichu today.
Yeah.
And he had his Inkling.
Yep.
And his Inkling's legit. I'll put that out there. His Inkling is actually pretty darn good.
Pretty decent. Do some work.
It actually beat me.
You should have seen it last night. He did some real work with Inkling. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
He got a win that no one saw coming.
Yeah.
That good side B.
Definitely me. But no, he's definitely getting way better at Smash, which is good to see. It's good to see those who are here consistently improving.
Yeah, just don't having a good time and playing.
But in the meantime, I'll just be shit, and that's okay.
That was the big thing, though, was the drifting.
Yeah,
that was the big part of it.
Yeah, just like the second Fast and Furious movie.
No, that was the third one, idiot. Come on. Are you just saying that because it was set in Tokyo?
Oh, God. No. Tokyo Drift was before Too Fast, Too Furious.
Nope. Tokyo Drift was the third one.
No.
That's why it's literally called Too Fast, Too Furious, because it's the second.
I know that.
Fast and Furious movie.
But they. No.
In the storyline. Tokyo Drift is what? The last one, right? It's the last movie.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Look at this normie.
Oh my god. Anyway, fucking the Nintendo stupid ass Switch finally got a wireless headset that works out of the box. It has a fucking dongle that you gotta fucking install the NOS into for $100. Because you gotta go fast. You gotta have that fast wireless speed.
God, it pisses me off so much.
Oh my god.
It's bullshit that the Switch doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities in it already.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no fucking reason it shouldn't.
Yeah. I will say to kind of like loop all this together, at least Microsoft is looking forward and not like Nintendo, who can't even see the fucking present.
I was just about to say, Microsoft is looking too far in the future. Nintendo isn't even looking at the present.
Yeah. They're just like, wow, people use headphones to listen to things?
Wait. How do you make a server for an online game?
Wait, what are first off, okay, let me just Google this. What are servers?
Dedicated server.
Dedicated WAM?
How much dedicated WAM do I need?
Hell yeah!
All right. Oh my god. That's not all I got. I just wanted to bring this up because I feel like I'm a little too soft on Nintendo too often, and this is bullshit. Wireless
it's about goddamn time.
Have $100 dongle to fucking work. This is straight up the what is it? The iPhone X or whatever, the one where you had to put a fucking dongle in to use your wired headphones instead of using stupid, dumb fucking AirPods.
Oh no, this is even worse. Well, not worse, but this is reminds me of the iMac Pro, I think it was iMac something or another, where like the thing was a tablet. Basically, like a big screen, and then the stand to hold the fucking thing was just as much as the fucking thing that you put on the stand.
Oh, are we talking about that the new that most recent Apple?
No, not the most recent one. No,
because I mean that was pretty bullshit too, with the monitor and then like the stand that cost as much as the monitor.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I think that's the same thing. Where it's the stand costs like $999.
Yep.
And the thing costs like $1,200 or something like that.
Yep.
It's like you're
put it on a stack of books, you idiot.
Yeah. I'll just prop it up on the fucking wall. I don't care for that price. Like,
God, I'll save myself $1,000.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm buying an Apple screen in the first place just shows that I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, before we go into the final story.
Right mouse button and left mouse button too difficult. Me need one button for mouse.
Yeah, you know what? We are BFFs in the chat is right. Apple isn't stupid. The consumers are fucking imbeciles.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I'm getting a call. Hold on.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on a tangent about Apple products real quick.
Okay.
Are you going to take the call or are you not taking the call?
Oh, no, it's not a real call. I was just showing off the fact that I have a fucking iPhone. Because I'm a dingus.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so at work, I've been editing on like this. We call them the trash cans. Obviously, it's this fucking Apple systems, and like all of my coworkers are complaining because they're building us PCs to edit, and the first guy to get it is like beyond hyped. Him and I are PC guys. And he's just like, I can't believe it. This is going to be so great for everyone, blah, blah, blah. And all of these fucking old people are just like, I can't believe we're going to be moving off of Apple products. This has been working so well for us. I'm like, but it fucking hasn't. Why does it take 3 hours to export this product? Like, this video takes so long. I'm crashing shit constantly. Like, why? That's about it. Like, it just boggles my mind how Apple gets in the head of people. They're like, oh, we're the best. And it doesn't matter what specs you show, the performance you show, they still just think it's the best. I just don't fucking understand it.
I don't understand it either. My problem is I feel like I've been on an iPhone for so long now that, like, it's just easier to just upgrade that for me personally than to switch over to a Pixel or what's the Samsung Galaxy Note.
Oh my god, I want the new Note.
That's the one that like actually appeals to me because you can write on it.
All right, here's the deal. I legitimately wanted to get the folding one. After they got through their tester group and the fold was
folding like the new razors essentially, right?
Well, Samsung came out with theirs first, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted one really bad, but I'm not gonna drop like $1,500 on a phone I don't need.
Yeah, no. Even my iPhone was like $700 tops.
Dude, yeah, I spent way too much on I have my S8 and I fucking love it. I'll ride or die for my S8, but
for sure,
just not having it. All right, I'm done talking about Nintendo being stupid fucking idiots with their dongle headset bullshit.
Instead, let's talk about what people are rubbing their dongles on as they try and fall asleep.
Oh,
massive chonky Pikachu and long cat Meowth Pokemon plush toys are coming to Japan's Pokemon Center. Just look at it. It even has the same umbilical cord as when it was first pulled from its Persian mother.
Persian mother. I didn't jump to the Pokemon. I jumped to the area. I still like the movie 300.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. You don't know which one I meant. Oh, I mean, just look at that fat fuck. Oh yeah, that's the Pikachu we all fell in love with and now that's this fucking guy. Like, get out of here.
Legitimately, I sent the fat Pikachu to my sister, and I'm like, "Yo, dog, I'm getting this."
Yeah.
This is a Pikachu I know.
Yeah, this is a Pikachu that followed me around for way too long.
My question is, how was it so fucking fat still after it followed me?
How did it take so many steps and stay fat when I definitely was not feeding that motherfucker?
Big Chungus edition.
Let's see. So it stands about 31 inches. That's about 2.5 feet tall and weighs nearly 10 pounds.
That's a heavy fucking plushie.
The wide Pikachu is about 24 inches wide too, so 2 feet wide. So it's like a square basically.
Yeah.
All of which explains the hefty price tag, about $411.
Ooh. Oof.
Oh fuck.
No thanks.
Yeah. And Super Gigantamax Meowth only costs about $308.
I'll take it
in U.S. money. Wow. Yeah. Never mind.
I do appreciate.
I was thinking about it as like a gift. Not for that. I don't like anybody that much. Sorry. I don't have that kind of money. Not me.
Oh, I was just about to
maybe
say.
I'll use some of that hero fund once that passes, if that passes, which I doubt it will pass.
Oh, no, it won't. They fucking hate you, dude.
Yeah, they're just like,
fucking hate you.
Oh, you put fruit on shelves? Fuck you.
You keep people alive, you idiot.
You don't deserve this money. Fuck you.
No, this is for people who don't do shit. This is for the business that's just gonna pocket it. I appreciate that a Gigantamax Meowth plush toy is Long Cat.
Yeah, it's Long Cat, the plushie, essentially.
I've been waiting for this, so I want it. Apple products too expensive. Buys Chungus Pikachu for $400.
That's exactly right.
You're watching the Game Scrubs.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
I think my roommate's cooking dinner up. Ooh-wee.
I know mine is, and I can smell it.
Yeah, same. I can smell some something's getting cooked.
All right, so we usually try. We should have clarified. We usually try to finish the podcast with like some upbeat story. That's why we did the Chungus Pikachu and the Long Cat.
Hell yeah.
But we always round out the night by like talking about what we're playing. I think since we've been stuck in this pandemic, right? What's something you look forward to during like your day to day? What like keeps you going? What gets you excited and hyped? For me personally, it's food. Like I think about what I'm gonna make next, and it gets me so hyped. Oh, I mean, Animal Crossing, 100%. But like tonight, I'm making like super nachos with like actual jalapenos, fucking black beans, black olives. It's gonna be a good time. Like, what do you get excited about with all this crazy shit going on?
That's a good question. What do I get excited? I really don't get too excited for much. And I'm not even saying that like from like in necessarily a bad way. I'm just saying it like real, as a real dude. I don't get excited for too much anymore. In fact, I dread more than I look forward to.
Sorry, Mach says this podcast. Love you, Mach. I legitimately do look forward to the podcast every Monday.
I will admit, today, before, like, about a half hour before the podcast, I was like, I had just gotten done taking a shower, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm even feeling it today. But, of course, once we started chatting, I mean, oh, yeah. And I feel like that works both ways. I don't want to speak for you, but, like, I feel like you and I both feed into each other, and just, we can ramp up our shit posting quite well.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, before we started, you and I it wasn't even a political discussion. We were just like
ranting. We were ranting, man.
Raging. Just like hitting that rage so hard.
I think the first thing I actually said to you when we started this Discord call
I can tell
was,
exactly
I am filled with white hot liberal rage right now.
Yep, that's exactly what he said. And it was so funny.
Like, I don't know. Maybe that's what I look forward to, is seeing the next gaffe by our dipshit president. That's what I look forward to.
Hey, all right, we live in the United States. Thank you. You need to give some. You gotta pay that recognition forward to our dumbass, stupid fucking governor too. All right.
That's true. Although I have heard that apparently even she has a higher approval rating than our current president.
Sorry. I thought you were going to say what we talked about earlier. She does have a higher approval rating than our asshole fucking senator. So that's really exciting.
Yeah. So, yes, I will give a real answer, though, because this question merits a real answer. I will say, like, playing some Animal Crossing is definitely something I look forward to.
Yeah.
And this is silly, but I do look forward to like those naps where Kinnick, where Kinnick is not being a jerk.
Or Kinnick's not being Kinnick, I get it.
Yeah, where he is instead the other Kinnick, which is good Kinnick, which keeps the other Kinnick alive. Where he cuddles with, like, he gets up and he cuddles in my arm, and we just, like, sleep.
All right, here's the deal. Cuddly Kinnick is so great. Cuddly Kinnick negates regular Kinnick, or, like, obnoxious Kinnick.
I was just going to say, well, not just. I should have let off with this, actually, for the podcast, as, like, a cold open, but Kinnick... Right before we started, you know how I went to grab these beers?
Yeah.
I opened up the mini fridge, grabbed the beers, and Kinnick thought, since I was going towards the door for our basement, that I was going to go feed him. So he was like sprinting towards there. He started going down the stairs. He tripped and he fucking fell down the stairs. I was like, dude, what? Are you okay? He straight up like, I heard the slip too. It was like, there was no rhythm. After about 3 steps, he must have overstepped and just straight up slid down. I didn't see it happen, but I know it definitely happened. Because then when I finally looked down there, he was like standing up, but his tail was all bushy. So you know something like spooked him.
He spooked himself by falling down a flight of stairs.
He's like, man, what the hell just happened? I think something's trying to attack me.
Dude, okay. All right. So this fucking guy sent me a video of Kenny licking the wall, waiting to be fed.
Yeah, he's hungry.
Oh my god.
He loves the paint on the walls here. He loves yeah. No joke. That actually is a thing that could be real.
Oh my god.
Is
dude.
that because apparently in its later stages, now I read this on like a fucking
WebMD.
Yeah, it's essentially that. It was just like a random cat thread, so I give it no credence whatsoever. But I also am like, well, fine, that's what the answer is. You know, like I'll just take whatever answer I can get as far as why he licks the walls like that.
Yeah.
And apparently lead is sweeter to cats, specific their tongues. It's specific to a cat will taste a sweeter taste off of lead later on after like however many fucking years. I don't even remember, but like
that makes sense.
Beyond like a dozen years, let's say.
He's not that old though.
No, the lead. The lead.
Oh, okay. The lead.
In the paint.
Yeah.
On the walls.
Amazing.
That he licks. Although it's always the one door. Well, there's 2 doors that he licks all the time. The door to the bathroom and the door to the cleaning products. So he has licked my door before, but it was brief.
You're like,
and I immediately heard him, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then he ran away. He sprinted away. So
yeah, as fast as Kinnick can sprint.
You know, speaking of Kinnick, I think it's finally time to own up for me.
Yeah?
Or not own up, but it's time to do the deed. That, you know, okay, so there was a tie because you ate the canned chicken.
Oh, hell yeah,
for
dude.
us getting Twitch affiliate.
Yep.
And there was a tie, and I felt like me eating a canned chicken as well, while...
boring, dude. Fuck that.
You know, there's people that'll say, oh, this is tradition now. I'd rather do something different.
Yes, of course.
Plus, the tying vote was to give Kinnick one big long lick Like I am his mother cleaning him. Now,
so is this how we're finishing the podcast? You're gonna lick your cat?
Yeah.
I'm fucking in.
So let me go grab him.
All right.
Here's the thing, though, is I'm gonna go for the head, where he cannot lick himself. Instead, he licks his paw and then licks that.
Yeah. So are you gonna do against the grain or with the grain?
With the grain.
Okay.
I'm not going against it.
You gotta go against the grain. Kinnick, I'm sure, licks against the grain on his paws all the time.
That's his paws. That's different. Plus, he actually like picks out his nails. He'll like do like this.
Oh, he does. He does a really good job of it.
He like this noise right here.
Well. Yeah.
He makes that noise by cleaning out underneath his nails all the time.
He does a good job.
Yeah, so I'll be right back. In the meantime, you're free to chat about whatever. So hopefully this.
All right.
I might actually pee real quick too.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I have to as well, but I'll entertain the people.
No, I'll just grab Kinnick then, so we can both pee quickly.
We'll do it at the end. Yeah.
All right.
So here's the deal. Kinnick is a goddamn legend. He obviously means a lot to me. He's our logo. I made the call to do that. Not even Cal. I was like, man, Kinnick's cute as shit. He's a goofy little boy. He should be the face of Hogtied Productions. He should be the OG Game Scrub. So, made him, like, took some pictures of Kenny, photoshopped him a little bit, made him look a little, spruced him up a little bit. What you do with Photoshop, one of the few skills that I have and am allowed to put on my resume.
You heard the entire conversation.
He is one cute little boy. I can't wait
to
see Cal lick him. It's only a matter of time, and I am so hyped. It's funny, though, because I'm going to be a little behind. Oh, there's the boy.
Everybody who does not know, this is Kinnick. Oh, get up here, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Just relax.
He's so handsome.
You love being
Get
up
in
here,
there.
don't you? All right. Well, here we go. I don't think this is animal abuse, right?
No, it's not animal abuse.
No, this is animal care.
This is true love.
Right.
This is where he turns into a human.
All right. This is where
nice long
all my
lick.
dignity comes to a
Don't
close.
beat her.
Oh boy.
This is getting weird. Oh my god.
There's still hair in there. Oh god.
You're gonna have it forever. I love that he's just sitting there. He doesn't give a fuck.
He's like
what
thank
the hell
you.
is that doing?
He's thanking me. All right. Well, hopefully did that come across okay? Because I'm not doing it again, so I hope it came across okay.
Do it one more time, but yeah, that's fine.
No,
should be good.
No,
dude, this cat. All right. That's it for the Game Scrubs podcast, episode 17. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Follow us on YouTube at Hogtied Productions. Follow us on Twitch at Hogtied Productions. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell, hit the heart, drop a sub, do all that shit.
Yes. Subscribe.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. We'll see you on the flippity flop.